This African hunting safari is brought to you by Ultradyne Chassis, American Ingenuity, Kelbley's Rifle Actions, a higher level of accuracy, Athlon Optics, ridiculously good optics, Byron Hart African Safaris, Night Stalker Precision Rifles, accuracy counts, Taxidermy Studio and Tannery by Marlon Beyer.
Guys, welcome back to Southern Extreme TV. We are in Africa, hunting with Byron Hart African Safaris. We have had an amazing trip so far. I shot my blue wildebeest this morning, which was one of the really nice bucket list items that I wanted to shoot. Shot him this morning. This afternoon, we're gonna go check a couple watering holes, see what's going on. And hopefully make another really cool episode for you guys. We're using a 7mm PRC from Night Stalker Precision. It's got a Kelbley's action on it with an Ultradyne chassis. And we're shooting off of Athlon tripod. And we're also using Athlon scope as well. So really awesome setup. Go watch the other videos to see the damage that it has done to the other animals. But everybody's getting unloaded now. We're getting ready to walk in and hey, see what we can see. We've already seen a giraffe on the way in, which was really cool. So hopefully it just keeps getting better. We snuck up on this water hole, and there was two zebras, three. There was three zebras. I only seen two, but apparently there was three. And then we had a jackal, like we shot last night, come into the water hole, get some water. So there's a lot of activity at this water hole. So we're actually gonna step inside this big thicket right here. Adrian just went in and cut a little hole out. We're gonna climb in here, set up, and we're just gonna set on this water hole right here and just mainly film. But if a really good Gims buck or oryx comes in tonight, then there's a chance we'll take a shot at him also. But that right there was pretty dang cool to see. Alright guys, we are set up in a little ground blind, bush blind this afternoon. Like I said earlier, we just snuck up. They had 3 zebra and a jackal come into this water hole. So we decided we're going to set right here for tonight and see what all we see. We're hoping that we get to see and film some really cool animals. We've already documented a bunch of animals on this trip. Seen a giraffe on the way over, a zebra over here. The last episode, y'all seen a blue wildebeest. So you talk about just those 3 animals right there, kind of the epitome of what people think about when they talk about Africa. And the fact that we've seen them multiple times, it just made this trip really, really cool. you know, come into these water holes and set. And there's just such an abundance of wildlife that are dependent on this water. So they base their daily travel patterns, daily feed patterns around that water source. So it's one of those type areas where you never really know what you're going to see until you get out there and you actually set it. So I think it's going to be pretty awesome afternoon. We'll hang tight here and see if something comes in. You got them, Dad. There's freaking 20 or 30 of them coming. Here comes all the babies. Yeah, sure is, ain't it? They're still coming, too. That wind is going right to them, ain't it?
The wind is bad.
Yep. Well, guys, we pulled the plug on that blind. We actually had some eland come in, a big group of eland, and our wind, when we first set up, the wind was hitting us right in our face. And about 20 minutes into the set, right when those eland decided to come, the wind just switched and we started blowing right at our back. And usually about this time in the afternoon is when the water holes really start firing up really good. So our wind was just not good for that spot. And I wanted to kind of give y'all an update because, number one, that's the biggest proof in the pudding that you're still legitimately hunting here in Africa. Just because you're in Africa doesn't mean it's an absolute slam dunk. We're on an amazing property with a lot of game, but you still have to do everything right. You still have to be quiet. You still have to watch your movement, and you still got to watch your wind because these animals are out here surviving, and we're a natural predator. So I think we're gonna go do a sneak in on one last water hole, and while we got a little bit of daylight, see what happens. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Southern Extreme TV. This might not even be the intro. The intro may have actually happened yesterday afternoon, which I believe it did, because we went back out into the bush to go set a water hole yesterday afternoon, and we seen a couple giraffe, seen some zebra, seen a bunch of eland, but when we were setting on the water hole, the wind was not right, and that was one of the biggest eye-openers for me. Is people have a misconception about coming and hunting Africa, that you can just go set on a water hole and it's like a guaranteed type thing, and it's obviously not. We had probably 25-30 eland come in, and the first two cows that come straight to the water hole got directly downwind. They woed up just like a white-tailed deer would, started kind of back paddling, getting a little weird, turn around, right back into the bush. They were gone, and that was the last animals that we seen at that water hole. So we backed up and went and stalked another water hole and didn't see anything either. So We've seen some animals, mainly coming and going, really cool, but nothing worth really shooting last night. Nothing mature enough and nothing really on the target list. But this morning, it is gorgeous. We've got the sun coming up right here behind me, a little bit start of a sunset. A bunch of guineas out here at the water hole now, but we're getting ready to load up. Right now on the list for this morning is going to be a Gims buck. That's really the last thing that I've had on my list, a list, if you will, of animals that I was interested in hunting. We've killed kudu, we've killed 2 impala, Dad's killed a Gims buck, I have killed a blue wildebeest, and now I'm just looking for an oryx or a Gims buck, whichever one you want to call it. But it is absolutely stunning here. The lodge here at San Verde is just absolutely beautiful. These guys have rolled the red carpet out for us. We just got done eating a fantastic breakfast in there. We get breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it's all so fresh. Back in the States, the food is horrible for you, and you can tell a huge difference when you come to a place like this where everything is fresh, including the meat, because a lot of the meat that you're eating is game that's been harvested, whether it be kudu, blue wildebeest, oryx, elands, whatever it may be. You're eating that in camp as well as feeding the Bushman tracker and their families, which is awesome. So should be a good day of hunting. Let's go get loaded up, see if we can make it happen.
Yeah.
So that you can see.
Yeah. So we booked actually not really an original game.
Hey?
Hyena.
Where?
Yeah.
Okay, where am I going? It should not be this cold.
We just drove up to a water hole, and we've got some bushmen looking for some eland tracks. Property manager of this place wants a eland shot. Eland, Gims buck. We're just looking for fresh tracks, mature tracks, and if they can pick up on one, we're gonna take it out through the bush and see if we can spot and stalk it. And it's beautiful. The one cool thing about this place that we're hunting at is it's set up really, really well for bow hunters. So if you're a bow hunter, they've got these little areas set up here. And you got your water hole there, and the water hole is formed so that when the animals come to drink, they come up sideways. So that way you have a broadside shot. Very similar to like back home, if we're making a bait pile, we'll sometimes put a branch or a log directly facing our stand so the deer want to come up broadside to approach it to eat. It's very, very similar tactic here. And real nice close shot, 10 yards, 15 yards, and a really good hide. Number one, it conceals your scent really well and your movement. But then you've also got, if you're not somebody who wants to go tracking through the bush, or maybe you're not physically able to do that, you also have the ability to get in box blinds like this, set over a water hole, get elevated, and see just a wide variety of different game. So this area and these people that we're hunting with have got a wide spectrum of things to do and ways to hunt. Obviously, this hunt that we've been doing a lot of tracking and spot and stalk, sneaking up on water holes, picking up tracks and going after them. So it's been a really, really cool thing to do. So, beautiful morning.
One group went straight this side. I think they are still in here, they will not be out. But the other group went
do that block on the other side. So we will first go and check that road there.
Okay.
If they crossed, we gain a lot of distance.
Yeah.
We can get the track there, and from there we can follow them.
Okay.
If not, we know they are still in here.
You're there between point A and point B.
We will be back and start tracking them from here.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
Alrighty, so we just picked up a, you can shut that. We picked up a group of bull eland tracks at the water hole, and they tracked it through basically this patch of bush. There's another road that they've also crossed, and there's nothing back through here that we can get any closer to them. So we're going to pick up the track from here, and we're going to take off with hunts. I think it's going to be pretty cool. We're going to hopefully sneak up on a real good bull eland, and you can tell, hopefully y'all can tell how thick this is. So when we're going through, you know, we got to be really, I guess we got to pay attention to the wind, our movement, and the sound going through to try to sneak up on the big herd. So we're going to see if we can make something happen.
Yeah, that clicking noises. Yeah. You can hear how they break the branches.
Yeah. We can hear some eland feeding up front. We can hear them breaking branches. And when they walk, they click. There's a clicking noise. They're somewhere right up in here. Yeah, I see him.
Young one.
Yeah, he looks young.
You see him now? This is cool.
Yeah. I see the zebra.
You see the eland here?
I see the zebra.
The eland here, 50 yards on this side.
Dad, do you have them? Bastard. Damn it. Like I said in the other video on my other camera, there was two Gims buck that was here. One was a way bigger bull than the other one, and we almost got a shot off, but it was going to be a little rushed. Just wasn't really the right call to rush that shot. He had us pegged anyway, but we slipped across on the other side of this water hole. The wind is blowing right in our face, and we've got a spot in the shade picked out. We're going to sit down right here for now and basically just watch this water hole and see if we can get something to come in. If we see something, moving through the bush on the left-hand side, then obviously we can pick up and go after them, but we're going to sit right here for a little while. I think as long as the wind stays good, I think we're going to be okay. We should see a couple animals. Just had lunch. Took a little nap for about an hour and a half. Game plans to come back out. Try to get on oryx pretty early. And hopefully get it killed, and then maybe, if there's enough daylight, then go out after a big bull eland. Our bushman tracker hunts just got done brushing this little area in. We're about 80, maybe 100 yards from a water hole, and they have apparently been seeing some really good oryx coming into this area right here. So right now we're just clipping a couple small twigs for the camera and for the gun. Still early. We still got a lot of time left in this afternoon. We're hoping it's pretty hot midday, so we're hoping that these oryx or Gims buck are going to get up on their feet relatively early and want to come hit this water hole. So we've got a really good wind, and the good thing is the wind about all day today has been perfect as far as staying constant in the same direction. Yesterday we battled winds that were just swirling like crazy, and that was the biggest thing that hurt us when that big group of eland come in at that last water hole. So I feel good about it. I like the idea of setting on a water hole kind of mid-morning, mid-afternoon, and then once all the animals get up and really start moving, if it doesn't happen here, try to take advantage of that last hour of daylight. So feel good about it. We just got to make sure a mature animal comes in. we had a really nice cow giraffe come in. She was beautiful. She come down and drank a little bit of water, hung out for a little while, and then she kind of faded on back this way, that's a good sign that there's animals up on their feet, moving around, coming to water. So hoping that it won't be too much longer. There'll be maybe a couple different animals coming in here that we can either film or maybe get a shot at. It was a little cool this morning. We've had a steady breeze blowing about all day long, and the sun is starting to go down, and you can tell the temperature is dropping about every 5 to 10 minutes. You can just feel it slowly getting cooler, and typically that's what you need for these animals to get up on their feet and start making their way to the water hole. We've got a perfect little spot right here. And like I said earlier, the wind is beautiful. Last night, when we first got set up where we seen all those eland, the wind was perfect. And it's like as soon as those eland came in, the wind did a 180. And these animals, if that wind is bad and they get your wind, they're not going to hang around this water hole. They're thriving, surviving animals out here. I mean, they're doing what they got to do to survive, and if something's not right, they're going to get the heck out of there. So it's good that we've got a real consistent, steady wind. We just need the right, mature animal to come in and give us a good, ethical shot opportunity. But I think we're going to see some more animals before it's over with. Giraffe come in early. That's cool. Always cool to see those and be able to film those. Guys, we just had a leopard coming down in the daylight. This is super, super rare to see this. hunters might be in camp early if that happens. Guys, it's hard for y'all to see, and I don't know if you can or not, but this leopard is laying down watching this watering hole. So basically, this leopard is facing us, and we're facing him, and both of us are hunting this water hole right now. It's hard for y'all to tell where he's at, but right to the left of the bare tree that you can see in the screen, there's a green bush where the brush line cuts back away from us. Right square in the middle of the screen, you can maybe see him moving his head and tail. I just seen him move again. I just seen him move again on the screen. Yeah, I see it. He just moved again. Is that him? I don't know if we got that on. I don't know if we got that on camera or not, guys. But this male leopard just started like grunting / roaring, and they said that only males do that. And they only do that whenever they're the dominant male. They kind of do it to show dominance for the area.
That is a caracal. That is awesome. He's coming. He's coming.
Stand it. Yeah. Stand it.
You want to talk about the most fun day that I've had in a very long time. We stalked eland, zebra, oryx, and tonight we seen a leopard in the daytime. That is one of the most difficult things for a camera guy or a hunter in general to accomplish. And we did it in a relatively short amount of time. You know, typically people come when they're wanting to see a leopard, they're staying for 2, maybe 3 weeks at a time. We've only had 5 or 6 days here, and we were able to knock that out. Leopard come in, started like a roar grunt. I didn't know if I got that on film, but I wound up getting it on film, which is remarkable. And then once we got in the truck and left, there was a caracal cat that we lip squeaked all the way up to the truck, 5 yards from us. I would trade an afternoon like this shooting animals with the video camera so much more than pulling the trigger on the actual gun. That is something that very few people get to see, very few people get to witness, and the fact that we were able to do it on this trip is absolutely cool. We've got one more day here. We've got tomorrow, and then we're leaving the next day. That's going to be the end of today's video. No animals were harvested, but that's not, I mean, it's hunting. This is a real and true documentation of what it's like hunting in Africa, for plains game and a little bit of everything else. You're not just shooting every single time. We put on 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 stalks today. Some turned up some animals, some didn't turn up animals. And then this afternoon we sat at a water hole for 3, maybe 4 hours. We seen one blue wildebeest, a good bull that came in, the giraffe, and then also we seen the leopard and the caracal. So there's not really anything, a whole lot more that you can ask for in a night's worth of hunting. It's been a blast. Thank you for hanging out with me on this episode. Hopefully we've got another episode coming tomorrow. Obviously I think we'll film some animals at least. So it may not be us killing anything, but at least we'll try to film something for you guys. So make sure you subscribe and make sure you share the videos as well, because that'll help us grow a whole lot. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video, because today was pretty dang special.